Last weekend, 12 African teams, including hosts Kenya, were at the Mombasa Sports Club for the Confederation of African Rugby Africa Cup Sevens. This will be the second time since the World Cross Country Championships in 2007 that a major sporting event was being hosted in the coastal city. The turnout was unprecedented, with rugby fans travelling from across the country to throng the sports club. Kenya was represented by two teams, Shujaa and Chairman Select. Zimbabwe, who are eyeing core team status in the final qualification round in London next week, were the top-seeded side. Organization overall was given a thumbs up by Jean-Luc Barthes, the IRB Regional Development Manager for Africa, who braved the humid conditions in Mombasa.
The standard of the organization is good, very good. All around the pitch is more or less perfect, no real issue, and it was good.
Hosting a leg is more than just good organization. A solid infrastructure needs to be in place beforehand.
To have a tournament of the circuit here in Mombasa, it would be difficult regarding to the stadium. But probably there are possibilities in Nairobi.
The cost implications are immense. Argentina, who are meant to host one leg this season, pulled out due to financial constraints. Bordeaux in France, which hosted a leg several years ago, was dropped from the series due to similar reasons.
France organized a tournament of the circuit a couple of years ago, and yes, in Bordeaux, and they stopped because of the budget, because it costs too much to the union. That means it's a big event, but it's a lot of money also.
IRB Sevens tournament director Beth Coulter says the host union needs a budget of £1 million, 130 million Kenya shillings at the current exchange rates, to be able to host a leg. Hotel accommodation for the competing teams and officials should be in minimum 4-star. Kenya, which has staged the Safari Sevens, another invitational sevens tournament for the past 17 years, only has two stadia that barely meets the threshold to host a sporting event of such magnitude: the Moi Sports Centre Kasarani and the Nyayo National Stadium. Domestic transport, marketing and promotion should also be above board, according to Coulter. Kenya, which has made huge strides in the abridged version of the game, has support from other African countries that would like the tournament to be hosted here.
I would appreciate that, because if we get into the circuit now, we're going to get big outings. And we need to get to something that's in between.
One leg of the IRB circuit. It would be very good for the Kenya and for Africa in general.
According to the IRB, if the Kenya Rugby Union can meet the costs and show that it will not lose financially, then a tender will be drawn up and a detailed analysis made by the board before being awarded a series tournament. The current cycle of the series has 2 more years to run, and Kenya's chance to bid can only be considered from 2015 onwards. Bernard Ndong for Citizen Sports.